Karl Malone, the Mailman, is the second leading scorer in NBA history and the number 25 member of my 25 greatest players in NBA history list. Malone was born on July 24, 1963 in Summerfield, Louisiana. The youngest of 9 siblings, Malone lived with his mother since his father was married to another woman. He went to local Summerfield High School where he led the basketball team to 3 consecutive state C titles. From there he attended Louisiana Tech University. In his 3 seasons in college, he would average 19 points and 9 rebounds, good enough to earn him the number 13 selection in the 1985 NBA draft. Almost immediately, he would ingratiate himself to the Utah fan base. By his 3rd season, Malone was already an All-Star, averaging 27 points a game. This would start a run of 14 straight All-Star selections. If there's 2 things that define his career most, it's longevity and his partnership with point guard John Stockton. Playing in Coach Jerry Sloan's trailblazing pick-and-roll offense, the 2 decimated defenses for the duration of their careers together in Utah. It's no coincidence Malone is second on the all-time scoring list, while Stockton is the all-time assist leader. The 2 combined to be the most formidable offensive duo in the NBA for basically 15 solid years. If someone were to best describe Malone's game, he was basically the best athlete on the floor at a position that wasn't used to athletes yet. Predating guys like Kevin Garnett, Chris Webber, and Tim Duncan, Malone was able to use his size to dominate smaller defenders. His game was based around rolling to the basket with a type of ferocity that was borderline unfair when coupled with Stockton's unique passing ability. He was also outstanding on the block. His turnaround jumper is one of the most devastating moves in league history. He would go on to be the precursor for Dirk Nowitzki's now famous fall-away jumper. Simply put, Malone was one of the best 2-level scorers the game has ever seen. His mid-range was elite, and his ability to get to the rim and finish was virtually unprecedented at the time. There's a reason he has far and away the most free throws made and attempted in league history. For all these positives, though, there exists one seismic but. Malone could never duplicate his regular season success in the postseason. Peyton Manning before Peyton Manning and James Harden before James Harden. Karl Malone may be the most famous dominant regular season playoff choker in sports history. He had one of the great coaches in league history, an all-time teammate for their entire primes, and they played in maybe the hardest place to play in the NBA. Yet, a 2-time MVP and member of the Dream Team's most memorable play is having the ball ripped out of his hands.
Malone is doubled. They swat at it and steal it. 17 seconds from Game 7 or from championship number 6. Jordan, open, Chicago with the lead!
Fans in Salt Lake City and all of Utah worship him for giving them the most successful run in the franchise's history. However, outside of Utah, Malone is remembered by one simple phrase.
What about in 1997? To me, this is one of the most famous ones of all time. In the finals, Karl Malone's at the free throw line. It was a Sunday. What did you say?
Well, this is an easy one. I had my brother in town. My brother was a postman. So Karl Malone is at the line. Game is on the line. And I was pretty good friends with Karl, actually. So I just walked by and said, the mailman don't deliver on Sunday.